Okay.
All right. Today you had a lot of the families from the victims that were found buried on the West Mesa. What have you been doing for the families, and why do you think you're getting their support?
Well, first of all, I was very honored that the families were here today showing their support for my candidacy for Lieutenant Governor. I'm very, very honored. But I'm honored in many other ways in being invited to participate and learn more about what these families have gone through, especially the whole process leading up to the disappearance of their loved ones, their daughters, and of course after their bodies were found back in my neck of the woods, southwest Mesa. We have been working on, I was working with them to find issues about dealing with mental health, not just for the parents and families, but for their children primarily. Again, we're here about helping our children, and the children are currently getting some counseling, some work through. They have to work through the issues about losing their mom. Now, the media had, when it originally came out, there was some talk about these were prostitutes and drug addicts. And to see your mom on the television, even your loved one, to be portrayed as that over and over by the news media was something that needed to be addressed and stopped. So we began to work on that through the legislative session. We had, I sponsored a memorial that came through, some good discussion, some good dialogue, and thanks to everybody working together, the media, that was stopped. So there was a different way of looking at maybe for risky behavior. Something along that line was a lot better than having your mother's picture out there and saying she was a prostitute and a drug addict. Those are things that we've worked on and will continue to work on to show and gather support for the families as they begin to work through the issues that they're dealing with.
And again, the lady that may be at the top of the ticket put together a task force to review the emergency alert system for missing people.
Yes.
Do you think that task force went far enough?
Well, the task force has some good information that we will be looking at now in January, specifically about maybe an adult Amber Alert of some sort that we could work out. But a lot of it also deals with communication issues between police agencies and the public, and I think also working with the media, how we can educate the public much more so. But again, even from the session and what the Lieutenant Governor Denish had put together, I was a member and am a member of the task force also. There's some positives that have been an outcome. We'll continue to work on that. Some changes need to happen in the law. Some of our laws need to be changed to help and such, and those, stay tuned. There'll be a lot more still coming forward from this whole experience on the Southwest Mesa.
Great. And what's your son think about you running for Lieutenant Governor?
Lorenzo is a great traveler. He's beginning to learn and knows a lot of the streets where we're going, highways across the state. He knows where we're going. He's enjoying it, and he's a great companion there in the car traveling.